So here we are, less than a week away from the release of the second part of the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. I'm really looking forward to that, by the way. But first, we've got a new event on, and just like with the Mewtwo event, I'm going to do it on video for you. So we first need to go to Mystery Gift, because there are a couple of codes that we're going to put in here. First one is Shiny Buddy. I don't know what relevance a Shiny Lucario has to this event, but I'm not going to complain about a free Shiny, even though I have Shiny Riolu and Shiny Lucario. I'm not going to complain about a new Shiny. So there it is, the Shiny Lucario. I love yellow Shinies. And then the next one is the more relevant one for this event. A Darkrai, which is a lot more useful for this event. Now I know there are much better Pokemon to use against these, like Flutter Mane, for example, I think is the go-to, or Azumarill, because they're fairy types. I'm going to give this a go with the Darkrai. So I'm going to get Darkrai ready, and then we'll be back. Right, this is going to seem like the most random set, and it kind of is, but there's a method to the madness here. So we're going to give this Darkrai a Water Terror type in, because that's going to resist the majority of Dialga's moves. I've also given it a Never Melt Ice, because it's going to boost the power of Ice type attacks, since Ice Beam is going to be its main attacking move. I've also got Hypnosis and Confuse Ray for just general coverage, and Nasty Plot to boost my stats. This is not the optimal way of beating these raids. I do recommend using Flutter Mane or Azumarill or something that's a fairy type, basically. I just wanted to give myself the extra challenge of trying to do this with Darkrai specifically. It's going to be a lot harder. I really think I can do it though. I've set myself that challenge. So I'm going to try and do this solo, and we'll see how far I get. Right, so the first phase of this is I'm going to be spamming Ice Beam just to do as much damage to this thing as I can while building up my Terrestrialization. So I want to try and be able to Terrestrialize as quickly as possible to get that Water type in on Dark. Oh, we've got Weavile helping us. That's definitely going to help out with Ice type attacks. But I want to get that Water type Terrestrialization on Darkrai as fast as possible in order to resist a lot of Dialga's attack, which are going to be the Fire Blast, the Steel Beam, and things like that. So we'll throw out the Ice Beam as many times as it takes in order to get the Terrestrialization of Darkrai. Darkrai going down is fine anyway. I wouldn't Terrestrialize when it taking as much damage as it would taken anyway, so this is a good sort of reset. Alright, now I can Terrestrialize. Darkrai is going to be able to resist the Earth Power and the Steel Beam and the Fire Blast from Dialga, which is good. I've got enough HP to justify doing this. I'm going to throw up a Nasty Plot, then I'm going to start using Ice Beam. start throwing out the ice beams now. It's already lost its protective shield and it's paralysed, which is good. I've still got quite a bit of HP left with my terrestrialization on, so we'll keep throwing out some more ice beams. I've still got the two nasty blocks up as well. I reckon I might be alright with this. I know that there are much more optimal sets, and I do recommend using those, but I did want to set myself the challenge of doing this with Darkrai. Okay, I've been knocked out. That's fine. I don't need the terrestrialization now. I am going to lose quite a bit of time for this, but that's okay. I still think I'm going to do this. Yeah, I mean that time came down quite a lot more than it would have if I'd have used a much more optimal Pokemon for this raid. But that just goes to prove, this wasn't even a level 100 Darkrai. That just goes to prove that you can do this with the Darkrai. I'm going to try and do the same with Palkia, but because I'm playing on Scarlet, I'm probably going to have to jump into an online raid for that, so it will be a bit easier, because other people will be using optimal raids. But Palkia would be more or less the same sort of thing. But just to prove that I could do it, I wanted to test myself with the challenge, trying to solo this Dialga with a Darkrai. I managed to do it, so I'm going to take Darkrai into an online raid for Palkia as well. Let's see what we got there. We got 30 Dragon Terror Shards. A load of XP candies and rare candies. Alright, that's pretty decent. So here we have the Dialga I've just raided for. It's level 75. It's got a Dragon Terror type, as we know. Draco Meteor, Earth Power, Fire Blast, and Steel Beam. No marks or anything like that. It's a shame these weren't 7 stars. This would have been decent for the 7-star raids. But I'm going to jump into an online raid for Palkia now, and it should be just as easy. It should be easier, to be fair, considering the fact that people are going to be using optimal sets online. You didn't see that. Oh my god, I'm trying to get the hat to be the right way around. It's not working. Anyway, I found myself a Palkia raid online. We've got Flutter Mane, hell, we've got Sylveon on our team. This should be okay. I'm going to start off with a couple of nasty plots, since I'm going to be more the supporter role here than I am attacker, but I'll still do my best to attack. I don't want to throw off everybody else's mojo, so we'll see how well we can get on with this. rebuild my Nasty Plot again. I feel like Darkrai might go down soon, which is absolutely okay, because then I can come back fully healed. The Sylveon's doing really good with Fake Tears. That's definitely going to be helpful. Thanks to my Nasty Flats, my Ice Beam's still doing quite a bit of damage even though I'm not terrestrialized, and thanks to those Fake Tears, it's not doing a lot of damage to us, so I still reckon Darkrai will go down soon, but that's fine because I can come back and terrestrialize in maybe I think a turn or so. Right, I was the only one who threw out an Ice-type move there, so I managed to hit me with Thunder once before he went. Okay. Obviously, it is carrying Thunder, so me turning into a Water type is probably not the best, but we are doing significant damage to this thing, so I don't think it's that bad. And that is how it's done. I soloed Dialga. I did do Palkia online, so I couldn't be bothered to go and find Scarlet, Violet even, and do it myself. But that's how you take out Dialga and Palkia using Darkrai. Again, it's not the optimal set if you're going to do this for yourself and you don't want to have the challenge I set for myself. Then use Azumarill, use Flutter Mane and things like that. But I did it with Darkrai. I wanted to test myself. I wanted to challenge myself. I managed to get it done. So there we go. I set myself the challenge today, take out Palkia and Dialga, you're just using Darkrai, considering the fact that is the theme of for the event, if I can get my words out. And I managed to do that. I managed to take out Dialga solo, and Palkia I did online, but you know what, we still took it out pretty quickly and pretty easily. I've also got Shiny Lucario out here as well, because of the fact that he looks pretty cool and awesome, and he's part of the event too. So, yeah, I think that's going to be a good place to wrap up this stream. About a week before Pokemon's DLC 2, the Indigo Disc drops, I'll be streaming that over on Twitch. So head on over to twitch.tv/WynEmpire, WYN Empire, and go and hit follow on there to be notified whenever I go live. I have no set schedule because I never stick to one anyway, but guaranteed the day that the Indigo Disc comes out, you will be able to find me live on there and see me playing through the Indigo Disc. Also, as well as all of that, subscribe to me here on YouTube as well. All my streams get permanently archived, and I also make pre-recorded original content, such as this one, when the inspiration strikes as well. So as well as that, head on over to Twitch to go and follow me to be notified whenever I go live. Thank you for watching. I've been Win Empire, Win Gaming, and I will see you next time.